So why do dreams have to be so weird? We've seen how a dream presents a problem and a potential solution for the problem. And we've also seen how the dream is kind of a window into this fantasy world that lives with us all the time. But the weird factor, and so we divide the content of a dream into two parts. You've got the dream that you remember that you can report to somebody as the manifest content, the surface stuff. But then there's another content that's under the surface that what's this course about is this latent content. So that you got the manifest content and the latent content underneath the surface. And there's reasons why you've got two kinds, and that the manifest is even pretty weird. Two ways to see it. Either the stuff coming up is going to be kind of arousing for you, it's going to wake you up, and so it is disguised to make it kind of quieter. Or the stuff from deep within is weird enough that it's barely understandable anyway, and that makes it weird. And both are important. There's a mechanism that makes it strange, and it's kind of strange to begin with. So as far as the disguise is concerned, Freud called this the dream censor. You know, during the day, we kind of repress all this stuff. We go about our day and don't think much about our passions or love or stuff like that. But at night, we don't have that kind of filter. And so this stuff just kind of blows through. And so to keep us asleep, as I've talked about before, the dream censor kind of disguises this stuff in typical ways that we'll talk about. A good example of this dream censor or disguise, one is the alarm clock dream I think I've talked about, but another is what do you do with bodily sensations? Like in the middle of the night you're asleep and you start to need to go to the bathroom. Or what if you ate too much and your stomach's bothering you? Sometimes if those are mild sensations, your dream can make a dream out of those so that it doesn't wake you up, at least not immediately until it gets loud enough. But other examples, like it's not just physical sensations, sometimes it's fears or hopes or those kinds of things that are bubbling up, and if the purpose of the dream is to keep you asleep, it disguises that. So it's only a dream and not kind of such an arousing kind of wish. But the other way that I'll also talk about is that this stuff comes from deep within us, and it's hard to fathom. We talked about the unplumbable depth of this, of the source of these dreams. And so it's just strange enough that the manifest content of the dream is the best we can do at understanding this. And so my next video is going to be about symbol formation, where this stuff that's unfathomable begins to be processed into a symbol that we can see as in the contents of the dream.